Hi everybody, this is Sister Omi, and I'm here with the full moon and Taurus reading for the sign of Leo. Okay, so we just came through the new moon in Scorpio, so I hope everyone planted some great seeds, because if you did, you'll start to see some rewards. And also, right now, Mercury's retrograde, so be mindful of your communication. And also, since this full moon, this is an emotional full moon. So a lot of people can have the urge to get something off their chest. So I just want to urge everyone to keep your tempers in check, because people are going to be losing their temper, or tempers are going to get lost at this time. And to make sure you keep like impulses under wraps, you know. So Leo, with all that said, at this full moon, family. This is the chakra that's coming up for you. This is the root chakra. The root, the base. But at the same time, the root chakra is ruled by fire signs. So Aries, Leo, Sag. This is like, this is you. This is you. This is your foundation, the base of the spine. This is part of the earth element here. Oh, I dropped my pen. So, being that we pulled this card, I have to say probably the ancestors are all around you. And this could be a good time for healing family wounds and dissolving, ancestral karma. And just like things that are passed down through family line, like sometimes health issues, mental or emotional issues, spiritual imbalances, this is a good time to try to address any family karma at this particular time. And also, once you identify your issue, just like maybe take some time to talk to your ancestors and see how they're going to guide you through this particular time and moment. Also, it's almost like, hey, look, you all take this stuff back, because I'm tired of it, you know? Because family is a big part of everyone's life. We're all born into these little tribes for something. What is it that we're supposed to learn? Or is it lessons in unconditional love through these interactions with challenging family members? So, no, pulling this card, you have support from the other side. So I would encourage you to go outside, be in nature, put your back against a tree, and just talk to your ancestors that way. With this root chakra, especially if you maybe you're not feeling good, maybe some insomnia, or there's some fear or insecurity, or maybe you're obsessing, or maybe there's some materialism, greed, or issues with money. Go put your back against a tree, or, as I said, maybe just light like a little white candle and talk to them like, look, I need y'all to take this stuff back, because it is hindering my life right now. And get yourself a big pot and get you some root vegetables, like parsnips, potatoes, carrots, and some healthy protein. So if you're a vegan, some beans, or maybe you want to put some meat in there. If that's not an issue, make sure you're getting proper sleep. Because, the full moon, people things stir at the full moon. It just does. There's statistics on that. So Leo, you are the lion. Leo the lion. Now, whoopsie. Now, upright Leo, it's like you are charging ahead, being enthusiastic and fired up. But this is coming up reversed. So maybe some of your ideas and some of the things maybe that you started at the new moon in Scorp, maybe they got blocked. So maybe some of your initiatives, some of the things that you're trying to do at this time, just aren't, or more or less on hold at this time. Or there's been little growth, or not the type of growth you would like to see. Now, you also got the Eight of Earth. Eight of Earth upright is like you have all the tools you need to do what you got to do. But this came up reverse also. So this being in reverse is there's just a period of stagnation. You know, some of the things that you want to happen just aren't really happening at this time. And realize sometimes these things are temporary. Sometimes, sometimes we have to slow down. I think sometimes spirit just slow us down. So, they say slow and steady win the race. But sometimes slow and steady, there's other things, knowledge and things that we have to gain along the way, so that when we get to that point, we'll have everything we need. So sometimes things get blocked for a reason. It doesn't have to be. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. I'll use an example. You ever ride down the street and there's a detour, or something tells you to make a right instead of going the regular way, and good thing you did because there was an accident? It could be something that simple, that divine at the same time. Now you also have the Eight of Wands. Now this Eight of Wands, now upright, you may be acting a little quickly and impulsively, and but this is in reverse. So basically, Leo, maybe you just worn out. Maybe that's what this Mercury retrograde. Maybe that's what this all boils down to. Maybe you're just a little worn out, and that's why everything is like kind of blocked. You have to maybe regroup, or maybe get in touch with your family or your ancestors, regrounding that foundation. Sometimes you can't move forward unless your base or your foundation is secure. So maybe I'm looking at this, that's why this came up. Your family, your roots, your foundation. Maybe there's some changes there that need to be made, even within yourself. Like I said, it could be something simple, like take a moment, go out, and if the weather pending, or just stand with your back against a tree and talk to God, your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides, however you relate. Because honestly, I think this is a beautiful message, because here, ultimately, you got the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles ain't no joke. Everyone loves the Queen of Pentacles, Basically, she's got a big heart, can be resourceful, and all those type of things. So, with that said, you see she's climbing. She ain't sitting around, So maybe you have to rest before you go up to your next plateau, should I say. And the message is, do not remain too attached to what you have obtained or earned, but continue climbing without worrying about how much you are risking. So is that why you're worried here? Or is that why you may feel blocked? Is this why you're tired? Because you're afraid to take a risk? Because really, when you look at that Eight of Pentacles, even though it's reversed, your skills, you have the skills. You can do what it is that you set your mind to. But now there is some stagnation. So the way I'm looking at this, you can move forward, Leo. But this is about regrounding. So, like I said, the tree, get yourself a big pot, make yourself some root stew. Maybe do some exercise, like maybe like yoga or stretching, and making sure that you get the proper rest, because you got fire. You got the fire, you have the passion, you have the drive, but right now there's some type of blockage. And so, because of this, realize if you don't ground, if there's some like grounding or foundational work that needs to be done, because you have the drive to give 100, 200% every day, but you want to be able to give it consistently, not the ebb and flow of your energy. So if you get grounded, so you can be consistent with the energy that you put out within your work, with the energy that you put out within your relationships, the energy that you put out in relationship to your health and well-being and your mental energy. You want to be consistent with that. So get grounded, all right? Get in touch with your family and your ancestors. And make sure that you definitely keep your impulses under a wrap at this full moon. Alright? So, let me know what you think, Leo. Like, share, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment below. This is Sister Omi. Peace.